don't you feel then that your training and conditioning from your athletic world really prepares you for?
Absolutely.
I mean, you can really apply the same principles, can't you?
Absolutely, yeah. I mean,
because it's that determination, it's that focus, it's that vision, it's what you saw.
Exactly.
And so now you're taking all of that energy and those lessons, and now you're bringing it.
we would have, the beautiful thing that I learned about sports is the great teams, the coaches would, the first day before we even started practice, would create a vision board essentially for us. There'd be a chalkboard, there'd be a whiteboard, and they would sit us down in the locker room and say, what is our vision for this season? And I look at my life as in seasons. So right now I'm in a playoff season. But after this launch, I'll be in an off season. I'll be recovering and reevaluating what I want to do next. What's my next vision? So it doesn't have to be this vision for the rest of your life. It can be like, what do I want in the next 3 months, the next year, the next 2 years? And then reevaluate. Do I still want this thing? Do I want something else now? So these great coaches would have us do a vision, essentially, board, but I didn't even know what that meant. But we would write down our vision, what we wanted to achieve as a whole team. We would come to a conclusion. What is our vision for this season? Okay, what is our vision for this week? What are the goals for this practice? And every day we would have a vision for the day, the week, and the season. And we were so committed to it. Every day we walk in the locker room, we see our vision. It was so clear on what we were all going after, as opposed to just saying, hey guys, let's throw on the pads and throw the football around today and see if we can do something cool. We were clear. And the seasons where we didn't do very well, we didn't do that. We weren't clear on our vision. We were just like, let's win. What does that actually mean? So.
It's actually, you just talked about how, you live in the season. And, what do you expect? You can plan out the next year or two. It probably would be better for the next generation to even look at their life that way.
Of course.
Instead of, us looking at, the way we did, well, what do we want? What do we want to be when we grow up? When it's really, who do we want to be when we grow up, number one. And two, it's, what do you want for yourself for the next 2 or 3 years? And then reevaluate and then go from there, because then, we get so hooked on that outcome of where we're supposed to be, like relationship and family and home and career and all that, that we lose focus on what's really important, and it's the journey, and it's appreciating each and every moment in our life and achieving, what we want.
It's interesting. When I was in high school, probably the only thing I wanted was, to have a girlfriend. That was my vision. Then when I was like a senior, I was like, okay, I want to get a college scholarship. That was my vision. When I was in college, I wanted to be a professional athlete. That was my vision, and I worked in these shorter increments as opposed to, I don't know, what I was going to be the rest of my life. Like, so many things can change and happen, and I think it's smarter to keep a vision in a shorter period of time, but also have a way of being that you want to be for the rest of your life as well. But what do you want to achieve right now, or how do you want to live in this moment?
Right.